for a lot of people. That was a tremendous number by any standard. And that's despite the hurricanes. The hurricanes normally have a big impact. And I'm sure these hurricanes, they were massive. They had a big impact. But so the 250,000 new jobs in October was an incredible number. We also had a wage increase of 3.1%. It's like a perfect increase. It's an incredible number, but it's a perfect increase. So the country is doing, I think, maybe you could say better than it's ever done. We have a lot of new companies moving into the United States. And that's where we're letting people in. We're letting them in based on merit. We need workers. We need people to come in at 3.7%, which was also announced this morning. 250,000 jobs, 3.7%, and a 3.1% or so wage increase. It's like really unbelievable numbers. So that just came out. I'm sure you
Mr. President, do you
lose the House? If you lose the House, will you work with, compromise with Nancy Pelosi?
Sure, I would. Sure.
Mr. President, are you really okay with the U.S. military firing on the caravan people?
No, they won't have to fire. What I don't want is I don't want these people throwing rocks. It's turned out, in fact, it was just announced by Homeland Security, you have in just certain areas over 300 people that they know are trouble. What they did to the Mexican military is a disgrace. They hit them with rocks. Some were very seriously injured, and they were throwing rocks in their face. They do that with us, they're going to be arrested. There's going to be problems. But I didn't say shoot. I didn't say shoot. But they do that with us. They're going to be arrested for a long time.
But the military can't arrest them.
Who's going to arrest them?
But ICE and Border Patrol is there with the military.
What's the military going to do?
Which are you talking about? Who? You know who's going to determine that? The Supreme Court of the United States. The Supreme Court will determine that. The Supreme Court is going to determine that. Many, many people feel that. Yes, go ahead. We've had very good discussions with China. We're getting much closer to doing something. They very much want to make a deal. As you know, their economy went way down since we've been doing this skirmish. I spoke with President Xi yesterday. They very much want to make a deal. I think we'll make a deal with China, and I think it'll be a very fair deal for everybody, but it will be a good deal for the United States.
Mr. President!
Wait. Say it? Well, we're going to meet at the G20. We're going to have dinner. President Xi and I have agreed to meet at the G20. We'll be having dinner. We'll be discussing it. But I think a very good deal will be made with China. They want to make it very badly. We want to make a deal if we can. And a lot of progress has been made. A lot of progress. And they understand that if a deal isn't made, we're doing very well the way we're doing it right now. You understand that. $250 billion at 25%, and it could be elevated by another $267 billion at 25% or more. So we're doing very well. But I know they want to make a deal. They've been hit very hard. Their economy has been very, very bad. I will say this. If we can make the right deal for this country, and also they're going to make the right deal for them, if we can open up China and make it fair for the first time ever, this should have been done years ago by other presidents, but it wasn't. I am very willing to do it. But China very much wants to make a deal.
Mr. President, Alec Baldwin was just arrested for punching somebody out there.